newish to cosplaying on the TikTok stream, but I do post cosplay videos sometimes and realized that I haven't really posted like a TikTok live with me cosplaying as well. So I wanted to go ahead and do that and also do Twitch streaming too. So I'm gonna monitor that. But welcome. I'm gonna place my water bottle there and grab my drawing tablet, which is gonna take up a lot of room. But hi. Let me keep forgetting I've got my headphones hooked into the headphones in the earbuds for the TikTok stream so people can hear me better, and the headphones for the Twitch stream. Lovely. Let's go ahead and get started. I put in contacts so I'm not wearing my glasses, or I normally wear my glasses while streaming. I put in brown contacts. My natural eye color is like a blue-gray, but has central heterochromia, so it's like a greenish brownish around the center of my eyes. So normally I'd wear my glasses, but currently just gonna wear my contacts. Okay, so I'm going to open a new canvas. Let's go here. Thanks for the follow. Alright, so let me try and cool, that's exactly what Jesus. There's a lot of people on the stream this time. Oh, by the way, I know that some parts of the world are already moved on to the tomorrow, which is Monday, which is technically Valentine's Day in that country, but it's not Valentine's yet here, but I still wanted to dress up and do a cosplay stream for kind of a Valentine's-y thing, so I'm going to try and think of like Valentine's-y art. I'm not very good at Valentine's stuff, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. No one in my TikTok, my Twitch stream. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab a sketch layer. Salem, why? Why? Why are you so whiny and needy, huh? Oh shit, I forgot. My camera isn't on my Twitch stream. Oops. That's, lovely. Should be up now, hopefully. There we go. There we go. That should be good on there. Cool. It should show up soon. Cool. What? What, baby boy? Come on. Come here. Hi. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, it's Salem. He's my little baby. He's a good boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, look. You can't lay on me while I'm doing this. Come on. Why are you sad? Like, what is your reason for being sad? Let's see, I should be able to grab my file from here. And Control X, Control A, X. still isn't explained as to why the person is sad. Cat! Salem! This is not okay. Look, I know you want attention, I know you want love, but I'm kind of trying to do stuff, and you're in the way. I overthink it causes me anxiety, everything is a constant worry. I understand that feeling a lot more than people know. My brain is constantly having a lot of anxiety, and I'm in a constant state of anxiety and panic all the time. I have a lot of PTSD and anxiety issues, plus depression and other things. Generally, all you can really do is just try to get through things, because reason I'm streaming tonight isn't just because I wanted to cosplay and do a Valentine's stream. I decided to do this because I was starting to spiral and go down a very bad road, and so I decided to do this to distract myself, because that's what my brain knows how to do, is distractions when things get bad. Do you worry about getting older to the point of no return? I mean, everyone's gonna get older, and getting older is not something you can really avoid, and everyone just gets older. It's kind of part of life, and no return, it's not really a no return thing. Like, once you've finished getting as old as you can on the living side of things, you just kind of live on in the stars and let people know that you're still there for them. It's not really an end, it's more of a new beginning. So it's not really a lot to worry about other than the unknown of it, but knowing that it's not so bad is kind of something that helps get through, knowing that you can just keep getting older in life. Because everyone's gonna get old, and that's kind of how life goes. There's a joke that I heard once, which was, what goes up and never comes down, and the punchline was your age. But that's kind of how things are, and sometimes there are things you can't really change in life, and sometimes it gives us a lot of anxiety to know that there are things outside of our control, and not being able to control a situation or being able to understand why the situation is happening can cause a lot of anxiety, and it hurts a lot, and your brain doesn't understand what to do about it. But if you worry constantly about the things you can't change, you never really progress forward in the things that you can change. Like, a lot of people who go through, like, trigger warning for people who are sensitive to car wrecks. A lot of people who go through car wrecks tend to feel really bad about it happening, or wish that they could have changed something or could have had a different outcome. But the reality of it is that that event happened, it took place, and all you can really do is learn from it. You can't change that it happened. You can just try and prevent it in the future. I should probably share my art stream to different platforms. But that's not much work. Probably. Let's go ahead and try not to yank our headphones out of things. Would be great. So here we go. Here, Control C. Here, and then go to down here, no, here, go to, hi, welcome, sorry, I'm trying to share to different platforms at the moment. I currently don't have the other part of my cosplay on, which are my Persicom ears, but it's kind of hard to wear those with my headphones on. At least the streaming ones for my Twitch. Come on. Okay, so that's got that shared. Hi, welcome. Trying to get a good angle on not screwing up my stuff, but okay. Alright, so here. Oh, hi. There are people in my Twitch stream now. Hi, welcome. Hi, also, oh god. Gonna try and multitask again. That's gonna be a bunch of joy and fun. Trying to multitask. I'm not the best at it, but I'm working on it, if that makes sense. I have really bad, I don't know what magic trick you're wanting to show me, but also I am...
_Chaco just followed.
Oh, hi, thanks. Thanks for the follow. I know that my costume is not exactly what I normally wear on stream, but I thought I'd do some cosplay on stream this time. I appreciate the follow. You would normally wear the Persicom ears with my cosplay, but I can't do that with the headphones. I'm also trying to... Thanks. I'm also trying to multitask, and I'm not the best at multitasking. Trying to pay attention to two things at the same time would probably help if I moved this. Oh boy. Probably going to move that there and move that there. Oh boy. Okay. Just gonna use this one. Gonna try it. Kind of trying to get my thing situated because. Oh boy. Gonna grab that. Grab this. Oh boy. This is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I just have to move this over here apparently. Oh jeez. Okay, cool. Not what I wanted. Knocking things off the wall. Cool. Trying to. Oh boy. Okay, so not the best thing I can do at this moment, but it's kind of where I am. Okay, cool. Like, cancel. I'm not ending the live. I'm trying to get things set up for streaming. Okay, there we go. Jeez. That was a little more difficult than I wanted it to be, which is not the best. Okay. There we go. Now I can try and pay attention to two streams at the same time. Okay, that ought to be a bit better, but I am going to move this camera over to here. Okay. So that should be better, I guess. And I just knocked squishies off. Cool. Alright, so going to go over here. There we go. And here. Oh boy. Okay, so I think I got both of those. Would help if my stocking did not wrap around my freaking back of my knee. Okay. now that I've got that taken care of, trying to pay attention to 2 streams. Okay, so I've got like that, and grab that one. There we. Okay, cool. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Fantastic to a point where it's not really. Okay, here's that. And now I've got to really try and get that out of there. Boy, so much hectic stuff. Not a fan of the chaos in my room. Okay. So, whew. That was a pain and a half of movement I didn't want. Okay, so let's go over here. Would help if my wig cap wasn't that tight, but hi. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. I need to loosen my wig cap for one, because it's a little tighter than I wanted it to be. There we go. Okay, so hi and welcome. Trying to get things set up correctly. This hurts my head. Why did I choose to do a wig that hurts my head? Ouch. Probably because I put the wig cap on too tight. No wig cap, the wig itself. I probably tightened the part of it too tight. And not enough space on my desk to actually do 2 streams at the same time. So that's fun. Sarcasm. But, hi. Welcome to my stream. I'm also streaming on Twitch. So apologies if I am not paying much attention. I'm trying to multitask, and it's really, really hard for me to multitask, if that makes sense. I try really hard. It's just, ADHD. Trying. I need to make sure I don't get overwhelmed. So calm. I need to calm myself. I always get worried about doing streams because I have a lot of social anxiety, and trying to socialize with people gets very, very hard. And I feel like when I do try to socialize, I'm not the best at it. And like, I tend to get very overwhelmed in even just group settings or just hanging out with friends. And I wish I didn't get overwhelmed, but there isn't really any medicational route for me to be able to help with that, which kind of sucks, but you kind of do what you can. I'm trying to work on my social skills and trying to work on getting better. Hi. Oh, what language do you speak? I do know, I think, 2 other languages, which are sign language and Spanish, if that helps. I've got friends that are trying to help me learn Swedish, but I am not the best at Swedish right now. Most I can really say, if you speak Spanish, bienvenidos. Dibujar mucha arte al stream. So, I'm not sure. Sorry, my Spanish tends to end up in accents for me. Oh, French. So, parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous un petit français? Un petit. I only speak a little French. I don't know much, but I'm still trying to learn as well. Um, mm, Gotta find a thing. Um, uh, in un minute. Diffuser de l'art sur Twitch. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but I tried. Um, um, Pyro's Ashes. Aussi, j'ai cosplay Chi de Chobes. Mm, Désolé, je ne suis pas bon en français. Merci. Merci beaucoup. I'm sorry that my French is not the best, and I usually have to use a translator for it, but I do try to take into consideration other languages that people do speak. Parler un petit français. But also habla español y japonés and ASL. So I'm probably sure I mispronounced the ese ale ese I don't know. I tried. I tried. Um, Je suis une cosplayeuse grande taille. Words are hard. Grande or grande. Grand. No, not sure uh, how to pronounce. I try really hard. Um, I try really hard. Different languages. I am sorry that Spanish is not possible for you. But generally my main languages vocally are Spanish and English. I'm still learning Japanese and French, but I am not the best at a lot of languages. And since I learned English and Spanish at the same time growing up, um, since I learned both Spanish and English growing up, my grammar is kind of terrible in both languages. But it's also terrible in other languages too. Sorry if I go fast talking sometimes. I don't mean to be like rude. Not that one. Hello, welcome to stream. I chose to cosplay. Not currently wearing my Persicom ears, but this is part of my Chobits cosplay. Can't wear the ears with my headphones. Oh, okay. So I think that if you use French in the channel, I can try and get it into a translator and try and respond as best as I can, if that helps. Welcome. Trying to go here. Let me try and find
Lexay just followed.
thanks for the follow, Missy. Let me grab this and okay, and there's a translator in the Twitch channel. Let me see. I don't think I have it. Oh, yeah. Désolé. Sorry, désolé. I know that sometimes language can be a barrier. I understand that struggle a lot. One of the reasons I know sign language is because I was nonverbal for a lot of my childhood. Let me go and take this. Oh, okay. Messy. Très bien. Uh, let me try and. Ah. There we go. Okay. Think about that. My hair. Shipping. That is an orange. I didn't want an orange. A purplish. Hi. Okay. I try to learn different languages a lot. My uncle had that as kind of a recommendation from a very early age. And so I was supposed to learn 8 languages before college, but I think I only completed 4 of them. Forgot 2 of them, but I I try very hard. I was working on Japanese at the time and French and Italian. Used Italian sometimes when I was working in fast food because we had some nuns over from Italy one time. Um, but also I was learning Japanese, Spanish, English all at the same time. Japanese was because I really wanted to learn Japanese so I could go over to Japan sometime and get to actually visit and see the culture. I was wanting to learn French, same reason. I would like to travel one day. Um, Traveling is very hard for me because I have never traveled outside of the country before. And with all the sickness going on right now, I am not able to travel because I am high risk because I'm immunocompromised. So I can't really travel until this whole thing is over or solved worldwide. So traveling is hard. I've never been on a plane before. I never traveled before, but I would like to travel someday. I think exploring new places and going to new countries and exploring different things about the cultures, the foods, people, their experiences would be very, very nice. Hi. Um, I am streaming on Twitch as well as TikTok, so if I seem like I'm rambling, I am kind of talking to people on the Twitch stream as well. I will try and answer questions if you have questions. My cosplay is not really complete because I don't have my ears on for Persicom, but they won't fit over the headphones. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. But yes, I do eventually want to travel to other countries. The first place on my list of travel, whenever I can travel, is most definitely Japan. Um, Mostly because they have a lot of traditions and cultural stuff I am interested in, like witnessing or being near. Also, it's really pretty, and the cherry blossom festivals over there are nice, and I just like when all the flowers bloom. And I think it'd be nice to actually get to go to actual cafes and experience those. Whenever I was younger and just learning about the cafes, when I was learning about maid cafes, I was very interested in trying to learn as much as I could to possibly work over there as like a foreign transfer or something. But whenever I found out the specifications and limitations for what they allow in their cafes on staff, I learned harshly that they have weight requirements for the staff there. And me at the time wasn't even 200 pounds or anything, was like 120 to 130, and was still would have been considered too heavy to be able to work in a cafe. Most of the maids in cafes have to be under 100 pounds to 120 pounds. And so they want people with really low BMIs. And for people in a lot of jobs in Japan, they have weight restrictions for a lot of the more popular jobs. And the weight restrictions, they give you a dietitian, they give you a trainer and stuff like that if you decide to work over there. But however, they also have very harsh restrictions on foreigners working there. And a lot of the people in Japan don't exactly favor having a gaijin work in the places there, because they're very um, they like to stick to having traditional and more traditional people working in the places over there. Oh, it is okay if you cannot understand me very well. I understand language is hard. Uh, way I can put it in Spanish is idioma es muy difícil, and todos idiomas es muy difícil. Mi gramática y en español no buena, mi gramática inglés no buena, mi gramática y francés no buena. No es bien. I'm not sure if Spanish is easier for you to understand because it's close to French, but I'm pretty good at Spanish, and usually it's easier to translate Spanish to French. I'm not sure what the word for friend in French is, um, but I do understand what you are trying to say. I need to. This was from my sketchbook, and I wanted to make a digital. I draw a lot of things, and I also play video games. So sometimes I will stream video games, sometimes I stream art. It just kind of depends on what I feel like. I'm I don't normally stream in cosplay because um I just like to be comfortable, and I haven't really done a lot of cosplaying over the past couple of years, but I thought that it would be nice to do some cosplaying at least for a little bit to try to get my head out of a very bad sad. Um, my head is not exactly in a very bright or loose place. Is my brain is more in a very dark place at the moment, and it's not good, but I chose to stream to try and help get out of dark place. Sometimes it can help to have people to talk to, and sometimes I just have to power through what I'm dealing with in my head. Wow, the L's. Guille Garcia. Guille Garcia. Okay. Hi, welcome, bienvenidos. But yeah, a lot of the time when I choose to stream, I try to distract myself because I deal with the very bad thoughts a lot. And a lot of the time, I do not want to deal with my thoughts. My level of Spanish is equal to my English. I have always struggled with languages, but I have been trying in recent months. Russian is pretty hard. I can understand that. I had a Russian lessons at one point. I'm not great at that either, but I was learning a lot of languages. Mostly learning a lot of languages because at one point my uncle got me a bunch of language CDs to learn for Christmas and wanted me to learn them before college or the university, and I did not learn them all like I should have. Um, but I chose to stream because my head was slipping into a very dark place, and I didn't want to allow myself to go down that path. A lot of people that don't know me or randomly hop into streams or randomly come across my TikTok videos and Twitch streams don't understand that I am constantly struggling with what's in my head and constantly trying to block out all of the really, really bad thoughts that come up. They're not pretty thoughts, they're not happy thoughts. They're very dark and bad and have caused me to be in the hospital quite a few times. Not a lot of people like to address or talk about those kind of issues because those issues that people have are very hard for a lot of people. And I'm not wanting my thoughts to end up taking me out of this world because I know that I fight very, very hard and fight every day to not give in to those thoughts. There have been a lot of people who will say very, very mean things about people who do that, or tell people to go through with it when they don't realize that it's a very serious issue and that when they do go through with it, they're no longer here and they don't get to enjoy things anymore or people enjoy them anymore. They say sometimes the brightest people and happiest people are the people you need to check in on. And that sometimes the people who seem like they're fine aren't fine at all. And for a lot of people, this is very true. At least in my case. There are people who want to make the world better, and there are people that don't want to help the world. There are people who solely think it's amusing and entertaining to cause other people pain or harm when they themselves are also causing themselves harm and pain. People don't realize what they say and how it affects people that are struggling. And people don't understand that a lot of the reasons some people do things is because they're handling a lot in their head. I know it's not the happiest conversation to have or happiest to talk about, and it's not bringing people joy or bringing people happy to talk about the issues. But even if they're not talked about, the issues are still there and people still deal with them. Sometimes I wish that being happy was an easy thing. Sometimes I wish that being sad all the time was not a thing. But sometimes you can't really, I don't want to say you can't fix it, because you can fix it. Sometimes it's hard to change that when it does happen. My freaking wig is going on my head really bad. Ow. I have fixed my wig. Gotta go in here and take it out there. Okay. There we go. That ought to help. Hi, welcome. I am streaming on Twitch and TikTok, so sorry if I do not respond in a manner of good time. It's okay. That is fine as well if you want to share your progress with English whenever you can. I know it can be very hard. I know I'm using a translator for this, but I will try and speak it as clearly as I can. Um, je sais que la language peut être difficile, mais j'apprécie toujours que vous essayez. I think I said that correctly. I'm not sure if I did. I tried. I probably pronounced it horribly. Horrible. I tried though. I tried very hard. Languages are hard. Languages are very hard. I think that learning any new language is very hard and very difficult for a lot of people at first. But if you keep trying, it becomes a little bit easier. Also, helps to have people who speak that language that you are learning so they can help you. A lot of people with my streams, if I speak another language and go back to speaking English, my accents that I have are not intentional. Is part of what's it called? When neurodivergent people are they end up speaking with the people around them and they talk kind of like those people, but it's just a adaptive thing they have with the language they speak. I have that as well. Depending on the language that I speak, if I were to have a full conversation in Spanish, I would have a very heavy Spanish accent, and it's mildly entertaining, but it's not intentional. Most of the time, when I have an accent with my Spanish, is because a lot of my family spoke Spanish growing up. So I end up with an accent from that. Like, cuando yo hablo español mucho, yo tengo una mucho grande accidente. Es no divertido, está difícil cuando yo hablando español y cuando yo hablar inglés más despacio de la español. So like when I go to speaking English from Spanish, um, it ends up being much accent on a lot of things, which some people find it entertaining. For me, it's hard because I am trying to get back into speaking the language I am supposed to speak with people around me. And it's hard to do that because when you speak languages you're used to and then speaking them with people around you and going back to just English, English can be very, very hard sometimes, but I understand that English is very hard sometimes. Like, a lot of people would prefer English to be easy if they are in another country like France or España or uh, Nihon, which is Japan, um, or Sweden or like Germany. Many countries have sometimes they have difficulties with English, and I understand that difficulty. Um, I understand it a lot. It's what happens when you end up speaking multiple languages growing up. Your English gets a little lost in translation sometimes because you're learning like multiple languages at one time. Um, your English and Spanish gets jumbled up. You don't know certain words in English. You don't know certain words in Spanish. You try and figure out words when you speak German, when you speak Japanese, when you're trying to speak Thai and English, both because of people around you. Um, English gets very, very hard. Um, for me, before I could speak, um, I was speaking mostly body language and sign language because I could not actually talk for a while. And it was not anything to do with being slow or being not good in the head. It was mostly due to I just did not have the verbal communication part of my brain working because I was is how do you put this? It's like a safety and defense mechanism that some people that are neurodivergent have at a young age, where their environment and the people they're around let them know that talking is not a safe thing for them and that it's not okay to talk or people get upset. And sometimes that ends up going into when you get older, and that makes things hard for you when you're older as well because your brain sometimes shuts off the talking part, and then you don't really have a way to talk to people except for through like art or sign language. And it can be very frustrating and very overwhelming whenever you have trouble trying to talk, and when you go nonverbal for a while and you can't go back to talking for a while, it's hard. Um, Generally, a lot of people, a lot of the time, don't understand that about the people who go nonverbal. Hi, Zerif Potato. Hi. Um, a lot of people don't understand all the language barriers when it comes to nonverbal or speaking multiple languages growing up. And people think, oh, this is America, you should speak English. It's like, okay, well, I was born here, yes, but my household spoke English and Spanish, so you can shove it up your butt because America is a cultural mixing pot that has different cultures, different people, different languages, not just one language. There are many people and many languages, and all those videos with the people hating on the people speaking Spanish when they're in America. Well, news flash of history for them. People spoke Spanish way back in the 1800s in America, and we're still speaking Spanish. We're still speaking native languages. We're still speaking indigenous languages. English did not come around for a while. And then most of America basically tried to get rid of the indigenous languages, tried to get rid of all of the Spanish languages that were being spoken because they wanted it to be more of a colonial and settler and white type languages and majority. They took indigenous people and tried to eradicate their cultures, their tribes, their people. They wanted to erase that part of history for America when America was founded by the indigenous peoples before people came over and colonized everything. And the fact that there are schools that are even trying to take out the history from those people, from the history books, trying to remove black history, indigenous history, and just everything from American history is very not good and is kind of racist because those things were important, those things were part of history, and those things deserve to be heard and learned. If people go through and erase those parts of history, then people will never understand why they happen or how to stop them from happening again. When people take out the history that happened to African American individuals, black individuals, indigenous individuals, you literally are taking part of our heritage and part of the people who founded this country, and you are just shoving them to the side, which is not respectful and is not good for anyone, because those parts of histories, they deserve respect, they deserve to be heard. And people who are just kept silent on those matters, it hurts. It hurts not just me, it hurts not just you, it hurts everyone around you here, because history that happened in different cultures, different places, is important to learn about. Sorry, went on sort of a historical rampage type rant. That's the word I'm looking for. Rant. Is just ridiculous and is upsetting whenever people try and erase history. Some people, they say like, oh, well, people don't need to learn about the history because it was racist. Well, yes, racism was a part of history, and that is what we're trying to prevent happening again. You taking the history from indigenous people, from black people, from everyone, it is not helping that situation, and it is making things worse. Trying to silence people on their history, on things they went through, is not good. It's not helpful. Hi. I go by Pyro or Airy. It just depends. If you prefer to call me Airy, that is fine. If you prefer to call me Pyro, that is fine as well. I do appreciate you coming to my stream, but good luck with what you have to do. It was nice to meet you, Alexi. I need to fix my voice. The accent is heavy. It's not good. Run! I um I've just um people on my TikTok stream, hi. Sorry. I'm also streaming on Twitch. I'm doing art, but don't have all of my cosplay on. I would normally wear the Persicom ears with my cosplay, but I can't fit these over my headphones. I'm trying to get my thing back. There we go. Oh, yeah, I am cosplaying. Sorry, I have trouble going back to English after switching languages. Um, it happens with a lot of the languages that I speak. I end up not intentionally having an accent from the languages, um, but as part of kind of how I grew up. Um, Whenever I was really, really little, I spoke English and Spanish growing up. So when I go from like French to English or Spanish to English, I get stuck with an accent, and it's not like done on purpose. It's just hard to readjust back to English, and I'm sorry. But yeah, cosplaying Chobits, Chi from Chobits. That's who I'm cosplaying. Say something in Spanish. Cuando yo habla español, yo tengo un acento de español y está mucho grande acento. No es no, es no intencional, está, lo siento. Okay. I try and go back to English. Sorry. Grammatics in English and Spanish both are very, very. They kind of just what's the word? They trip me up a lot, going back and forth from English, Spanish, Spanish, English, English, French, French, English. Uh, um, I said that whenever I said in Spanish that whenever I speak Spanish, I tend to have a very large accent afterwards, and I'm very sorry. This is the gist of what I said. But English can be very hard at times for me because I did learn multiple languages growing up, and so English was not my first language. And I try very hard to speak English, but also speaking in itself can be hard at times. I have autism and ADHD, and I was nonverbal for most of my childhood. So, whenever I still have times I go nonverbal, and it's mostly when my brain gets overstimulated or overwhelmed. It's not exactly something I can control, and it's not something I like happening, but it does happen. There are a lot of neurodivergent people that do go through selective mutism, which selective mutism is when the brain shuts down the vocal and verbal part of your brain and chooses to not speak as a defense mechanism and safety measure for the brain's functioning at the time. That is part of why sometimes select mutism is very widely known in mostly female at birth individuals. However, it does happen with male at birth individuals as well. It's just not as common in the male individuals. But me, I do not identify with my birth gender. I am non-binary and gender fluid, so it's okay. Thanks for the like, uh, for the follow. Sorry, I just noticed different notifications. But yeah, yeah, nonverbal happens to me at times, and it's very hard. It gets very, very hard whenever I am in a doctor's office and the doctors ask if I need a deaf translator because I can't talk and I'm trying to sign to them that I can't verbally or vocally speak at the time and I need to type it out on like my phone. And they're like, "Hey, do you need a translator? Are you deaf?" And I'm like, "No, not deaf, only half deaf. I just need to type this out so that you can understand me because at the time I cannot talk. No talking is hard to explain that to the doctors because they always assume, oh, a person is deaf because they can't talk, and where they are only half right with that because I'm only half deaf. um, Sign language was my first language because I couldn't talk as a kid. So sign language is a language that I still remember some things from. There are still some things that I don't remember, but sign language was a language that stuck with me since early childhood because I had trouble talking. And it is probably would be good if most schools would teach sign language to people because there are so many language barriers and so much miscommunication with people that are having to transfer from other schools or other countries. It gets very hard for those individuals to be able to speak English whenever there's not a common language that can be taught between all people. Sign language breaks that barrier as it is taught in a lot of different countries. There are, I think there's 35 or 40 countries that use American Sign Language, but there's also Brazilian Sign Language, there's the UK Sign Language, and then there's the Great Britain Sign Language. Most universal sign language is the American Sign Language, which is taught in a lot of countries, and so people can tend to understand that in a lot of different countries if you speak sign language, which is very good for language barriers. But not a lot of people want to take time to actually learn sign language. They don't want to take time to actually put forth the effort to help the world or help other people from other countries. And a lot of what's going on with America right now, America's just like, oh, we help people? No, we're all about ourselves. And it's ridiculous because people don't seem to care about anyone anymore. And it's gotten really bad. And it's just ridiculous that this country does not want to help its people. And I wish that it was better about helping people, but apparently we tend to be a piece of shit country compared to the rest of the world. And I know that that's going to upset a lot of people who are very patriotic about this country. Oh no, your patriotism is showing, is screaming. Oh no, fuck you. Like, seriously, like, America is kind of shite right now because fucking people want to be able to help get better and be able to do things like we used to do, but there are people who refuse to do that, refuse to help. It's stupid. And I know there's people that their opinion is, oh, if you don't like America, move to another country, go leave. Okay, and then they'll say it's totally free, when in fact it's not free. Like, it costs like $2,500 to leave the country and renounce your citizenship. It's not easy. And also, other countries, they're not gonna want foreigners coming in at a time like this. Like, this time, people, it's just frustrating because
Other countries, we basically America, we are joke. We are joke to them because we do not want to help our people or anything. And I know there are people like, oh, you don't like it, move to another country. Yeah, okay. Considering we are now back to being freaking banned from travel because of stupid idiots, yeah, totally gonna go to another country right now. Fuck you. It's like people don't realize it's a lot of work, and because this country won't get its fucking ass together in helping its people, that we're all gonna suffer because people are idiots. It's like, oh, if you don't like this country, go back to your original country. Oh, this is my original country, and I was born here, and I have a heritage from here, from Mexico, and from other country. This is where I am from. So, anyways, I wish people would just learn to care about others and stop being selfish and unhelpful. The world would be a better place if people would just learn to care. Sorry if I seem distracted. I am streaming on my Twitch as well as TikTok. I am cosplaying, but I don't have all my cosplay on because I would normally wear my purse to come here for Chobits, but can't wear those over my headphones. I mean, I could wear them over my this, but that would require stopping my Twitch stream, which I'll probably stop my Twitch stream here in a little bit and keep doing the TikTok live. But for now, I am just streaming on Twitch. Sometimes I wish that we weren't shit, but this country doesn't want to help its people because we're all assholes. Sorry, just hi, welcome. Oy vey. Need to blend this. I need to get some water in me. Mouth is dry. Hello. Okay, so people on my Twitch stream, I do have my phone camera over here now. So if I'm looking upwards, it's because that's there. Welcome to America, where we don't give a shit about our people and don't seem to care about ending a global pandemic. Because people be dumbasses. Hi, Mr. Corn. Hi, welcome. I need to grab the airbrush again. There. Welcome. Seems to be your first time here on the channel. I am streaming on TikTok and Twitch. Try to multitask. Not very good at multitasking, but I do try. Sorry if I seem distracted. I'm trying my best not to be distracted. It's very hard. Okay, blending that. And if I remember correctly. Okay, my name. Thanks, I guess. I know how to read names and stuff. It's not hard for me. It's just sometimes I get my English and my Spanish, sign language, and French, Italian, and everything else mixed up. It's hard. Language is hard. Anywho, sorry that still sort of have an accent. Had people from France earlier speaking French, and I was trying to go back to translating in between me and them, and so my language get kind of jumbled, and my accents get a little bit jumbled sometimes. I do not mean to have an accent at times. It just happens when I'm speaking more than one language. Mother fricker. There. But welcome to the stream. It's good to have new viewers, and it's good to have new people in the stream. Hi, people in TikTok land. Okay, cool. So, as you can tell, multitasking is not my specialty. I am crying. It's almost that. And then here's those, and I need to put a background behind this. Hi, welcome. For people on TikTok, I am cosplaying. Sorry, I don't have my Persicom ears on. It's Chi from Chobits, but I can't put the ears over my headphones. Trying to do this. My head's a jumbled mess right now. But welcome. I am a tired potato, apparently. Oh, jeez. Let's go over here. This. Rocio Garcia, hi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced name. Yo hablo español y parte de mi familia latina, pero no, pero mucha gente no claro que yo hablo español, o no claro que yo hablo francés. But hi. Hey, Pinky, hi. Welcome. Trying to multitask and stream on TikTok and Twitch, and I had someone come into my Twitch and TikTok earlier speaking French, and so I tried to go back and forth between French and English, English French, English Spanish, Spanish English. So my brain's a little jumbled in the translator department right now, and also my accent's kind of going through the roof, which is not good. I don't try to have an accent a lot of the time, and I hate having an accent. It's stupid. But yeah, I was cosplaying Chi from Chobits. I just don't have my Persicom ears on because they don't go over the headphones. Need to grab mother frickin' pergin flirkin' there. People, hi. I'm just gonna go over here. Yeah. There's that. Need to fill in the line work on the shirt. Hi, people. Okay, so POCKETSIZE. Whoops. Oh, hello. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This part of what happens when you get stuck with other languages and go back to English. I don't like it. Save as a Zimmer.png. Tab. Shoot. Okay. Sure. Here we go. I'm going to close that down. Okay, I'm going to end my Twitch stream for now. For all that did join in the Twitch stream, thanks for joining the Twitch stream. Feel free to follow if you have not already. Feel free to follow for more content. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off the Twitch stream and go back to TikTok stream. But thank you all. See y'all. See you next time. Feel free to follow for more content. Bye.